morning and welcome to Global Trend News GTN. I'm Queen, your anchor. Today we bring you top news from around the world. Officials confirm 8 more arrested over deadly Hong Kong blaze as toll rises to 128 with hundreds still missing. Meanwhile, in Nigerian news, Nnamdi Kanu's right violation suit already late. Lawyer. So, stay with us as we break down the latest stories making headlines. The number of people killed in the devastating Hong Kong apartment complex fire has risen to 128, with as many as 200 missing, officials said Friday, as authorities announced 8 more arrests over the blaze. The inferno rapidly spread in a public housing estate in the city's Tai Po neighborhood on Wednesday, trapping people inside. With authorities warning the toll will likely rise further, focus is turning to what caused the territory's worst fire in decades. Fire alarms in all 8 buildings of the complex were not functional, officials found during inspections carried out after the blaze. According to Director of Fire Services Andy Young, it was not clear if the alarm system was operational on the day of the fire. Though residents previously told GTN their building alarm did not ring. On this, we will take law enforcement action, Young said. 8 people were arrested on Friday as part of ongoing investigations, the city's anti-corruption body said. They include 2 directors of a consultancy firm that was advising on maintenance works at the complex. It talks with 2 project managers responsible for supervising the works, 3 scaffolding subcontractors, and an intermediary working for a construction company were arrested earlier this week on suspicion of manslaughter by way of gross negligence, officials said Thursday. They were granted bail on Friday, Hong Kong police said. The men, 2 company directors, and a consultant. The blaze has sent shockwaves through the skyscraper-filled city, which has a usually strong public safety record and construction standard. Displaced residents and survivors, many of whom faced a 3rd night in temporary shelters on Friday, asking how such a disaster could happen, while others were waiting in desperation to hear whether their missing loved one. The cause of the fire is yet to be determined. A police investigation into why the blaze quickly spread from building to building. A single tower block fire into multiple simultaneous multi-story infernos is expected to take 3 to 4 weeks, Young said. The families of those who died in the fire will receive £200,000, roughly $25,500 USD from the government. SMAC, Hong Kong's Secretary for Home and Youth Affairs, said Friday. Households affected by the fire will also receive £50,000, around $6,400 USD living allowance in the upcoming week, she said. Authorities believe the initial blaze started on the lower floors of Wong Chong House, Block 6 of 8 towers that make up Wong Fuk Court. Tightly packed complex that was home to more than 4,000 people, many of them elderly. Meanwhile, in Nigeria, news, Nnamdi Kanu's right violation suit already late. Lawyer. The counsel to the convicted leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, has accepted the court of appeal that struck out on the appeal challenged the alleged violations of Kanu's fundamental rights by the Director General of the Department of State Services and the Attorney General of the Federation. The counsel, Maxwell Okpara, who instituted the suit on behalf of Kanu, told Saturday GTN that he was satisfied with the court's decision because it has been taken over by events. A 3-member panel of the Abuja Division of the Appeal Court had on Friday struck out the appeal challenging the alleged violations of Kanu's fundamental rights by the DSS DG and the Attorney General. The court held that the appeal lacked merit and had become academic following Kanu's conviction and life imprisonment sentence by the Federal High Court in Abuja on November 20. Justice James Omotosho had on the said date found Kanu guilty of all 7 counts of terrorism charges preferred against him by the federal government. The Court of Appeal, in its lead judgment delivered by Justice Bolokuromo Ugo, held that the claims of rights violations, including alleged denial of adequate medical care, dignity of the person, and freedom of religion, could no longer and will have to be entertained since Kanu was no longer in DSS custody but in a correctional facility. Justice Ugo also noted that Kanu's lawyer had confirmed at the start of proceedings that his client was being held at the Sokoto Correctional Center, thereby rendering the request for transfer from DSS custody to Kuje Prison irrelevant. On the claim of inadequate medical attention, the judge noted that the applicant failed to call any medical expert. Consequently, the Federal High Court dismissed the suit for lack of merit. That wraps up the top news from around the world. I'm Queen. Join us again for more international updates.